Hello everybody, and in today's video we have got my first lot of custom Cyborg Ninjago characters. Now this is a continuation to last week's video where I did the apocalyptic survivors, and today we've got the first lot of the the people who didn't make it and have been converted into cyborgs on the Ninjas team. So first of all, here we've got Cryptor, which is the same one from last week, but I just thought I'd show him as he is one of the leaders in this group, and obviously I think it's important to have him in the first episode. But yeah, he is the same as last episode. So let's get started on the first minifigure. So first we have the first minifigure, and in the lore the first character to get converted into a cyborg, and this is Wildfire. Now the reason I decided to make Wildfire the first one to get converted into a cyborg, as I could easily imagine she just stormed into battle straight away as soon as it broke out, and well, as we can see by the results, didn't make it. So yeah, this custom uses the rats from season 12, the legs, a city scuba diver piece with a metal arm, and then obviously the normal Wildfire parts like so. But yeah, so I just thought Wildfire was a perfect character to turn into the first cyborg, and yeah, I am actually quite happy with how this one turned out. I did pick a torso with a bit of red to make her hair stand out less, and obviously she's got a robot arm. As I could imagine, they did a lot of experimenting on her, as she was the first one to get captured by the Ninjroids. Next up, we have Pixel. Now, I didn't want to do I didn't want to make every Ninjroid character in Ninjago into a Ninjroid. So Zane and Echo Zane and other Ninjroid characters may appear in the future as survivors, but Pixel, she sadly didn't. Now, once again, I'm really happy with how this custom turned out. It uses the Season 8 Pixel head and legs, as we can see, alongside a Lego City fireman's body with some white arms, which really goes really well with her head and a bit of detail on the legs. We've got the Season 15 scuba pieces, and then alongside her head. Then her helmet has got a knife on the front, which just kind of adds to a bit more like how she could easily just grab it if she needs it in fights, or just a more violent aesthetic to the regular samurai horns. But yeah, so for Pixel, I like to imagine she would have been hacked into very early on, and maybe it's like Zane's defenses were too strong and he managed to break past it. But sadly, Pixel's weren't strong enough and she managed to get taken over by the Ninjroids. Here we have the first villain that didn't make it through, and we have Glutinous. Now, I thought with this guy, I thought he'd make sense, first of all, simply just because of his legs. Obviously, having the robot legs kind of makes him fit in with the thing, which also did limit the customability I could do, but I'm happy with roughly what I managed to do. All I really did is swap the torso out from his normal Seabound torso here to a Season 9 Neo minifigure, I believe. And I do think that is quite good, as I think the gunmetal gives it a robotic look alongside with his legs, really showing how his head is the only bit to remain human in this world. But yeah, I just thought this would be a pretty fun one to do on one of the first episodes of the custom cyborgs, and yeah, I just think it looks pretty good. And yeah, obviously the legs, you could imagine you're in like a dark hallway trying to escape the Ninjroids, and then this guy just comes crawling along. Be pretty creepy in my opinion. The final character to be converted into a cyborg is Rapton. Now you could already, some could argue he has already been a cyborg, obviously. I don't think we ever see him without these goggles on. Correct me in the comments if I am wrong. But yeah, so here's the Rapton. So first of all, the legs, they are Empress Beatrix's legs. I think it kind of gives him a good Imperium look, whilst also keeping a lot of silver and only a little bit of gold, as I thought Rapton's legs would probably have been too vibrant to be included, as it wouldn't fit the rest of the colour scheme. Then the torso is just a normal Ninjroid's torso, obviously with the purple hand, silver arm and a black arm. Also got the the Imperium armor piece, alongside oxygen tank from Avatar Nia, and then his normal head and hair. Yeah, I really do like this one. I think it does look really like cyborg-esque, especially with the lot of metal detailing all over him. So here we have the first lot of cyborg minifigures. Tell me what you think of these customs in the comments down below, and if you have any ideas for characters that you want to see turned into cyborgs or apocalyptic survivors, just put them down in the comments below and I may turn them into a suggestion. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next time, goodbye.